Hi everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and welcome to my cozy kitchen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I certainly am, and I really appreciate all of you out there that have subscribed to the channel and have been viewing my videos. So hopefully they're entertaining and they're informative and you can use some of these ideas for recipes at your home. Okay, so that's the whole goal here, is to share something with you that I do for my home. Okay. Well, today I'm going to do a Parmesan crusted cauliflower. I've got a bag of cauliflower, which I picked up from Costco. This is a 2-pound bag of cauliflower florets. Can you use a whole head? Absolutely. You'll get a little less volume out of it because you got to take that core out. But either way, it doesn't matter. You can use either one. The main thing is you want to cut it down into smaller pieces, which I'll show you how to do all that. What's the next thing you need? Well, if you're going to do a Parmesan crusted cauliflower, you need Parmesan. I'm using grated Parm. That's the best one to use for this method. It coats the cauliflower so much better. Now, in this bowl here, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter, which I'm actually using butter substitute, okay? I also have 1 tablespoon of olive oil in here. I like to add the 2 together. We're going to use a little bit of minced garlic. We have our pepper mill here. We're going to use a couple cranks of that, and we have our salt mill. We'll use a few cranks of that too. All right, so let me get the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing. The other thing you're going to need is a tray, which I've lined this with foil to make it easier to clean, and I'm going to bake this in my toaster oven. So anyway, let's show you how to get all this stuff together. All right, guys, so one of the things you need to do is cut your cauliflower down into size, okay? Again, I'll give you the ingredients again. We've got grated Parmesan, we've got 2 tablespoons of butter, which I'm using butter substitute, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We're going to use garlic, black pepper, and salt. We need a tray to put the cauliflower on, and we need a bowl to toss the cauliflower in, all right? So let's move these things off the board so we can work on our cauliflower. All right, no matter what you're doing, if you're doing whole head or you're doing a bag of florets like I have, okay, usually what I'll do is I'll trim a little bit of the end off if it's brown, and then I want everything about the same size. So I'm going to go with this size here. Now, I could do something like this, but it's a little bit too big to eat, you know, straight out. You're not going to pick it up with your fork and try to eat that. So I want to cut that in half and cut it down again. So we're going to quarter this big piece. So then it's about the same size as the other ones. The main thing is that if you have everything about the same size, what happens? It all cooks at the same amount of time. Okay, the little tiny stuff will cook really quick and the bigger stuff will take forever. Okay, so you don't want that. You want to make sure that everything's about the same size. Now, just go ahead and throw those right in your bowl. Just like so. You can do the same thing with the head of cauliflower. The only thing you have to do is you'll have to cut it in half, pull that core out of there, and then you cut your cauliflower into florets like that, okay? See, like this is small, but you don't want this big one to cook next to it because that other piece will almost be disintegrated by the time the other one's finished. So that's what you don't want to do. Okay, so a lot of this I don't even have to cut. I can just throw it right into my bowl. And just like that. So we're going to toss this now with the butter, olive oil, Parmesan, salt, pepper, and garlic, and put it on our tray and put it in our toaster oven. And that's how we're going to finish this item. So it's really simple to do. Okay? And there you go. So that's ready to rock and roll. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this butter and olive oil and I'm going to put it in the microwave for just a few seconds to get it melted. All right. Okay, now depending on what type of microwave you have, it may not take very long. This only took me about 20 seconds. All right, so we're gonna get that into the bowl, mix everything together, throw the parm, garlic, salt, and pepper in there. All right, we're ready to go ahead and mix this up. So put that oil and butter in with your cauliflower. Again, this took about 20 seconds to melt that butter. Everybody's ovens are slightly different. So use a half a cup of grated Parm. That's a lot, I know. It sounds like a lot, but it's amazing, all right? We need 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm gonna take a couple cranks off my black pepper mill. Just like that, okay? And I've got this other salt mill that I've been using. This is artisan salt. A little bit of this on there, a few cranks. Remember, you can always put salt at your table if you think you need more, but I like to go on the low end to start with. Toss it in your bowl, like so. That Parmesan mixed up really well, and on the tray you go. Shake off all that Parm. See the Parm in the bottom? You want that out of there. So go ahead and move your cauliflower around your tray so it's all evenly dispersed. Like so, and get the rest of that Parm off the bottom of your bowl. Just kind of sprinkle that around. It's got that butter and stuff in it, so clumps up a little bit, which is fine. It'll melt into that cauliflower just beautifully. And there you go. Ready for your oven. All right, so I'm gonna use my toaster oven. I'm gonna cook this at 350 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. And I'll let you know what it looks like when it's completely done. All right, so anyway, there you have it. Parmesan crusted cauliflower. All right, guys, so this is the cauliflower after 20 minutes at 350. Now it's still a little bit undercooked, so I'm going to put it back in my toaster oven for another 10 minutes, okay? So there you go. All right, guys, I'm going to do a recap on our Parmesan crusted cauliflower that we did today. Now this is a baked method, but as you've seen in the video, we toss everything in a bowl together, mix it all up, put it on a tray, and we're going to bake it. I hope the video was easy enough to follow along with. It's a very simple dish to make. Goes great with anything that you put it with. I will show you a picture of it at the end of this video of what I did with that cauliflower and what it looked like. Otherwise, please subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet. Subscriptions are free. They don't cost any money for you to subscribe. Just gives you a notification when a video is out there. Give me a couple thumbs up if you like the video. Hit that notification bell, ding, 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 ding. And please leave any comments or questions at the end. I would appreciate that. I can get back to you as soon as I see your comment or question. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic day. Chef Leroy, and out.